think you can tell by my intro what I'm doing today. I'm going to be planting today. It started to dip down into the low 90s and I feel like that's pretty good to start planting, especially if I'm here and not away and can keep my eye on things and keep things watered. So I'm going to be planting in my forest area by my creek, so let me flip the camera. So in this area right here, it's quite sunny today. I wanted to get out here earlier, but it just didn't happen. But I'm here now and I'll show you what I'm going to be planting. So I have this Hakonechloa right here and I really want a big mass of them just all in this area. And so I bought some more of them. I have 4 of them that I'm going to plop in. I like odd numbers, so that will make it 5, and I'll try to space them out just right. And then I have some of these balloon flowers and I learned about them last fall. I just popped them in when I saw them and they have bloomed all summer long. They're kind of babies right now, so they haven't done a lot, but just 1 or 2 blooms at a time. But I am loving this plant so much. So I have 2 and I really want to put one here to make 3, or maybe here depending on how big they look. I need to look at the tag again. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm going to be planting that there and this here and kind of get this area filled in. I'm also going to be planting this black forest cake heuchera. These are my favorite heuchera. They do really well in my area. I also want to tell you what nail polish I have on because I will get asked. I have a nail polish channel where I review collections that come out and I've been doing it for a really long time. But this one is Loud and Proud from Essie, their fall collection, and that video should be up definitely before this. So check that out. Anyway, I love these so much. And we went to Europe actually to the Black Forest and it was amazing. One of my favorite places, and we tried the Black Forest cake. And so I just put it together when I went to pick up another one and I was like, oh, these are Black Forest cake. So that made it even more special to me. So I just absolutely love them. I have just several plopped in this forest area, but they're just in ones. So kind of hard to see right now with the light, but I have one here, I have one here, and then I planted 3 in a grouping there. And I definitely want to do more groupings, and so I'm just going to buy them as I see them this fall. I could only get a hold of this one, but as I see them, I'll pick them up and then I'll just plant them. I'm going to do groupings of 3 or 5 depending on what I'm able to do. So I'm going to plop this one probably right here and see how it does. So let's go get started over here. So the other name for these are Japanese forest grass, and they take parts shade, parts sun. And I'm just going to look on here. It looks like you space them 24 inches apart. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Maybe a little tighter. And then this Monrovia balloon flower. This is the Twinkle Blue. It says it stays compact. It's a dwarf selection, so I'm spacing 10 inches apart on this one. So this hillside's best watered by these sprinklers. They're a little lighter, a little airier. I have to leave them on a little bit longer for them to soak in, but I just thought I'd turn these on because this area was kind of dry anyway. It rained for a couple days and then I have to have the sprinklers off for a couple days. So I planted the Black Forest cake heuchera there, and I'm definitely going to get one more that I'm going to put here. Eventually I'm going to move these ferns from over there to here and do a grouping of 3. I'm going to move these hostas and do a grouping here, so I'll just have large groupings of things. Getting a little wet. Wipe off my camera. And then I turned this sprinkler on here. I might have to come do a little bit of watering because it doesn't get up at that spot very well, actually, I'm noticing. So I might have to troubleshoot that because that plant's definitely going to need some water. So probably come and water that one too overhead. But those are the bubble flowers planted. Love them so much. So there'll be a grouping here. And then I've got the heuchera, which is such a nice bright green that I'll have here. So I've got one there, this one, this one, this one, and then that one down here. Got a nice little rainbow from the sprinklers. But those are all the plants that I planted today. Some fun ones. And I'm excited that this forest area is starting to get a little more filled in. So thanks so much for joining me. We'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.